As we await for WrestleMania 40, the main event that has been officially announced is Cody Rhodes taking on the WWE Undisputed Universal Champion Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins is expected to defend the World's Heavyweight Championship against the winner of the Elimination Chamber on February 24th. Initially, it was believed that Seth Rollins would face CM Punk, but after an injury, Punk won't make it for WrestleMania. It's also rumored, based on promotional material, that Seth Rollins may partner up with Cody to take on The Rock and Reigns in a tag match at WrestleMania Night 1. Some also think that the tag match could become a unique match for both World and Universal titles, where the team leader would win the opposing team's title. But this seems highly unlikely. This is how we would book the main events at WrestleMania as it currently stands. The Rock vs. Reigns at WrestleMania Night 1 for High Chief. The Rock, upon joining the TKO board, had already said in advance to the media that facing Reigns would be the biggest match ever. Since Reigns is a tribal chief, and The Rock outranks him in the bloodline as a High Chief, Reigns challenges The Rock for that position, as they could not get along. Reigns gets a win over The Rock and becomes High Chief. Seth Rollins, versus LA Knight for the World's Heavyweight Championship. We would have LA Knight win the Elimination Chamber and go to WrestleMania to face Rollins. However, the match is interrupted by Damian Priest, who cashes in on his MITV contract, changing it into a triple threat. As Priest was about to get a pin on Knight, Rollins gets in the stomp on Priest to retain the title. Knight, who was screwed from his WrestleMania moment, gets into a feud with Priest and is built up to eventually win the title from Rollins. Once CM Punk is back, he feuds with Rollins and eventually Knight for the title. As for the women's titles, we expect to see Women's World Champion Rhea Ripley retaining her title against Bianca Belair if she wins the Elimination Chamber, and would have Bayley win the Women's Championship against Io Sky. Since we are keeping Cody vs. Reigns for Night 2, we could end that match with The Rock becoming a face again, as he stops anyone from interfering in the match and Cody finishes his story. An alternative could be that The Rock actually screws Cody, making him out to be the biggest heel in WWE history since Mr. McMahon. The Rock would complain that it was supposed to be his night for the title, and the fans took it away, so he took away what they wanted. While this would cause more friction with The Rock and Triple H, The Rock abuses his power over the WWE how he sees fit as a raging Hollywood megalomaniac. An alternate main event could have been Roman Reigns defending his title against Intercontinental Champion Gunther. Despite Gunther being on Raw, we would have had him win the Rumble so he could challenge Roman, and a new feud with the Bloodline and Imperium begins. Despite being heels and both having title streaks, Paul Heyman pushes Gunther to put up his IC title on the line, which he agrees to up the stakes. We would have Roman retain and win the IC title, though he would vacate the IC title the next night. What do you think of these alternative WrestleMania XL main events? Comment, like, subscribe, and thank you for watching In the Plot.